Hey guys, Dr. Morse, Injury Experts. So every day I bring you new content as it pertains to new injuries. Yesterday we talked about Jordan Love and his left thumb injury. We've talked about Najee Harris. We've talked about Christian McCaffrey. We've talked about Darnell Mooney. We've talked about all of these different guys that are injured. Today we are going to talk about Kenneth Walker III. Kenneth Walker is one of the most elusive running backs in the NFL. If you take missed tackles forced and you take total number of rushing attempts in 2024, Kenneth Walker had the most missed tackles forced significantly per rushing attempt compared to anybody in the NFL. It was significantly higher. He almost had as many as most people that had twice as many carries as him. He's really electric. And now they bring in Clint Kubiak's system that's going to come from where New Orleans, he was with New Orleans last year, which is a perfect fit for Kenneth Walker. The rate limiting factor is Walker has really struggled to stay healthy. Now last year, as you can see here on his injury report, he missed a bunch of games with multiple different injuries. So now the question becomes, what do we do? Can we realistically rely on him? What is he dealing with? Well, earlier in the offseason, he had an ankle injury. Then that finally healed up. And then over the past two and a half weeks, the medical staff for the Seattle Seahawks has been very careful with Kenneth Walker. Now, obviously, if he was healthy, then we wouldn't worry about this. But every game or every day or two, they end up sitting him out and then bringing him back full time. So this isn't random, this is coordinated, this is planned. I love Kenneth Walker. He's currently going around the RB15, depending on your scoring in the league and whatnot. And I love him. I think he has top 5 potential. But the caveat is he has to stay healthy. He has the touching, the receiving volume potential. He has which is what Kamara did last year, remember? But he is way more elusive as a runner, especially in a zone scheme, which is much better than he's been dealing with the past couple of years, than Kamara was. So he could be a significant upgrade to what Kamara did last year, but he needs to stay healthy. The one caveat here is, how concerning is this foot injury? Is this a midfoot sprain? Is this just something they're being really careful with until he can finally give it a go? Now, he is on the moderate to high risk for me. I love his potential. You don't get a whole lot of a discount, but you do get a little bit because of his injury history and because of the fact that he's banged up right now. But I think at the minimum, if you miss out on Walker, draft Zach Charbonnet. He has been incredible when Walker was out. He is not going to start if Walker is healthy. Walker is the alpha there. But if a Walker were to get injured, which is not completely unexpected, Charbonnet slides in, it automatically becomes a smash. He is, in my opinion, the top handcuff. And if they ran a tool back system, he would be a very good back. But I don't think they will. I think they're going to run bell cow. But obviously, that assumes that Kenneth Walker is going to be able to stay healthy, which he has not been able to do the past couple of years. So I like both of these backs. I think it's a great system. I think Sam Darnold. I think Jackson Smith and Jigba. I think Torrey Horton. And I even kind of like Cooper Kupp a little bit this year, just given the potential and how it's going to play out. Maybe Arroyo can make a little bit of a noise later in the season. But I love Kenneth Walker. I have some concerns about his foot and ankle issues, and I think Charbonnet is an easy smash later in the draft, especially as a high upside running back who is one injury away from being a very dominant top 10, top 15 back. Really without much thought. So there's my thoughts. If you have any questions, concerns, I'd love to hear them below. If you're looking for injury analysis and helps, check out the Injury Experts. If you're looking for a draft guide and rookie advice and all that stuff, I have a couple different draft guides for you. If you want to, you can actually get the whole year's worth of package, and I will send you the rookie draft guide, the full draft guide, and you'll have every weekly and daily injury update until the Super Bowl. Take care. We'll see you tomorrow.